So you found my answer key video. Hopefully you've worked on them first. So the misconception is when you take a binomial and you square it, it's as easy as squaring the first term and the second term and voila, final answer. Well, remember what I mentioned in the lecture video. If that was true, then the shortcut answer better match the long way. So here's the question. Does this equal 4x squared minus 1? Because according to the shortcut, I'd square the first term, square the second term, and it would stay a subtraction problem. Well, let's check it out. Remember what I mentioned. If the shortcut matches the long way, we're good. But if it doesn't, shortcut's wrong. So the long way is to take the base of 2x minus 1 and write it twice. Okay, ready? So remember, I call this a double distribution. I'm going to take the 2x and multiply by the second parenthesis. And then I'm going to take the minus 1 and multiply by the second parenthesis. Some of you don't need to do it this way, and some of you are like, hey, I kind of like it. You know who you are. So let's see. We get 4x squared minus 2x plus 1. So we get 4x squared minus 4x plus 1. Does the shortcut's answer match the long way's answer? It does not, and this is not true. Here is your final answer for taking this binomial and squaring it. The challenge with what some people call the shortcut is you never get the middle term. And when you square a binomial, you'll always get 3 terms, not 2. Are you with me? Okay, let's look at this one. The shortcut says you would get x squared minus 25. Well, that's the question. Long way, what does it tell me to do? It tells me to take the base of x minus 5, and according to the exponent, I should write it twice. All right, and now let's work this out. Let's distribute. I'm going to take the first term and multiply by the parenthesis, second term, and multiply by the second parenthesis, and now I'm going to distribute. So you know how to do this as well as I do. You know what you get. And before I even finish writing this answer, does a shortcut work? No, there is no shortcut then. This is your answer. This binomial squared is giving me 3 terms. Just like this binomial squared gave me 3 terms. Just like in the lecture video, the binomial squared gave me 3 terms. This shortcut never works. That's why we call it a misconception. Are y'all with me? Okay, I've got a couple more examples coming your way. If you have not tried it yet, if you have not compared what some people call the shortcut to the long ways answer, try them. And you're going to find out that this, just throw it right out of your brain because it's never going to work. Addition and subtraction will always make you do it the long way. Good? Be right back. Okay, did you try these 2 problems? Did you try a shortcut? Did it work? Of course not. Why not? Because you have addition and subtraction, and it makes you do things the long way. Always makes you do things the long way. So take a look at number 3. According to this exponent, I'm going to write the base of 7x minus 2 twice. And now I've got a distribution of binomials. So how do we do it? Take the first term of 7x, distribute to the second parenthesis. Take the second term of minus 2, distribute to the second parenthesis. Good? Okay, you know how to do this. 49x squared minus 14x plus 4. And those of you who said, I'm going to try what you thought was a shortcut, you're noticing you're not getting the same answer I am, are you? This never works. Addition and subtraction make you do things the long way. Only multiplication and division allow you to, for instance, 5 squared, that's 5 times 5, right? Or maybe the better example is 5x, the whole thing squared. If you write that twice, you get 25x squared, right? But if you do the shortcut, there's multiplication in the middle, and that multiplication allows you to do the shorter version because you still get the same answer as the long version. But addition and subtraction won't let you do it. It just won't. Okay, now what? Number 4. Did you get it? Okay. So, since I see addition, I am going to take the base, and according to the exponent, I'm going to write it twice. And then I'm going to do my double distribution, as I like to call it. Why? Because I'm a visual person, and I like to see things written out, and I know I'm not the only visual person out there. Okay, again, you know how to distribute this as well as I do. And if you need to pause the video, and then resume it. Got it? Before I finish the answer. Okay. So, three terms again. You square a binomial, you're always going to get 3 terms. That's not 3 terms. This works because there's multiplication in between. Because there's multiplication in between, it works. The shorter version and the longer version match up. We're good. Addition, subtraction, and addition, not happening. Okay, 2 more examples coming your way. Stay tuned. Last 2 examples. What did you do? You got it. I heard you. You said you did it the long way, which means on number 5, you took the base, which is 5x minus 2y, and you wrote it twice. Well done, you guys. By Jove, I think you've got it. Okay, so let me write down my double distribution, and let's see if my answer agrees with yours. I'm sure it will. I know you guys did it correctly. So let's see. I'm getting 25x squared minus 10xy minus 10xy plus 4y squared. Aha! 3 terms again. It's just the way it rolls. You square a binomial, you're gonna get 3 terms. Yes? Did we agree? Are we the same? Loving it. Okay, and number 6. What'd you do? You wrote it twice. Good. Because that power says write those parentheses twice. And so I'm going to write my double distribution. I know some of you did it differently, but that's okay. Gratefully, we get the exact same answer. I'm a visual person. I like to see every little step because that way I know I've done it right. And when I can write every little step, to me it's fun because that means I know what I'm doing. You're like, math is fun? Yes, math is fun. 4 over 3y, right? Okay. I got a little distracted chatting with you. Good. Does this make sense? Okay. I'm glad you guys understand that addition and subtraction are going to always make you do it the long way. Catch you on the flip side.